morning. Happy Monday, September 16th. This month is just flying by, isn't it? I just got to school a little bit ago. I'm getting myself together for the day. Oh, it's Spirit Week here at our district because we have homecoming on Friday. So today is Cowboy, Cowgirl, Indian Day. So I'm dressed as a cowgirl, obviously. And tomorrow is dress as a soldier or wear camouflage clothing. So I need to try to remember that. And then Wednesday is Beach Hawaiian Day. Oh, I think I can handle that one. Then Thursday's Picture Day. And it's also Rock Your School Day. So I'm going to need to change because what I wear for Rock Your School probably wouldn't be great for a school picture. It's going to be a little crazy. So stay tuned for that. Then Friday is our school colors day, so it's Spirit Day. Today begins our Power Hour math adventures. So I think we're going to start off with an introductory video from the online tools, and I'm not going to show the whole thing, just a piece of it because it would take a really long time. Then we'll do some activities, and I think I'm going to have the para that I usually work with. Probably, I just said she could come in here. So we've got 5 groups that are doing one level of stuff and 5 groups that are doing another level of stuff and then one group that's doing another level of stuff. So I have like 11 students in my group and then my partner has like 11 or 10 in her group. So I said, just bring them in my room. We'll just figure it out. We have enough room for that many kids. That's like a normal class size. So I'll have some of them sit at the desks and some of them sit on the rug, which will be great. I think a lot of my kids are in this group with her. So they'll just stay in my room. I don't think we're going to do any writing or anything today because I don't have enough whiteboards for everybody. Because I'm supposed to have 22 or 23 students. So not enough whiteboards for everyone for that because I don't have 20. But we'll get it figured out eventually. It should be a good day though. I mean, it's a Monday. Mondays are always full of possibility. Okay, it's about time for contract time to start, so I'm going to go ahead and get going on my day. I will catch back up with you at lunchtime and let you know how things are going. Hi, it is lunchtime, and I'm dragging my sorry self to my desk. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just tired. So we spent the weekend in Kansas with Caitlin, which was awesome, but we slept on an air mattress, which not quite so awesome. And then sweet little Mango slept on me a couple different times. So she'd get up in the night and just come lay on me, which was really cute, but it woke me up, of course. She was awfully sweet, so I couldn't push her off and tell her no. Super cute little kitty. I had recess duty, so I'm a little wilty. My hair is a little falling down. That's okay. We're gonna make it. Look what I did. Look what I did. This was on my lesson plans so that I could find my materials when I came back to school today. Because I knew that I would be a little brain dead. Let me grab my lunch out of the microwave. I'm having this today. Yum. Whoop, dropping stuff. I really need to refill this with this, but I'm not sure that I would be competent doing that today. So I may not do it today. I texted Caitlin earlier, this morning before work, and I said, here's my plan for after school. Go straight home, feed the cats, change into my pajamas, and veg. There are things I need to do, but I just don't think I'm going to have the energy to do them. So we will see how that goes. Okay, wish me luck. I'm gonna try this whole salt thing. If I can get the little deal open. Come on, man. To open, raise spout. Okay, sure. I would love to do that if I could only find the spout. There we go. I raised the spout. Now if we can get it to go into the little opening here and refill this lovely salt without destroying the universe, that would be great. It worked! Yay! I almost just got another travel size salt and pepper and I thought, this is like 50 cents. Those are like $2. Yeah, I was trying to be smarter. This will last me a very long time of lunches. Now my, whatever I'm eating, beef and broccoli will be nicely seasoned. Okay, today we read Wilfred Gordon McDonald Partridge. That one's hard to remember. And we're talking about inferencing and verbs and schema. So I first started talking about schema, how that's your mental file cabinet of all of your experiences. And then we talked about inferencing is reading between the lines. So the author may not come right out and say the character is sad, but you could infer the character is sad by the way they're talking, by the way they're acting. If they say they're not interested in doing anything, if they sigh a lot, those are clues. Then we also talked about verbs, which are action words. And so our reader's response today was a verb hunt, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is a rooted in reading lesson, which they're amazing. And there's so many things you can do with them, and you never have time to do all of them, which is great because then you have lots of options. So here are the posters, schema and inferences, and I have a verb poster somewhere too. This is my attempt at drawing the Yeti from Think Like a Yeti, because we read that today. And it's all about the power of yet, which I have right up here. Okay, so we talked about, I can't do this. This is too hard. I can't do this. Yet, yeah. So one of the action words in Think Like a Yeti was think. So here was my example of the notebook. This is the verb hunt. And really, they did it like this, but I did it like this so they could read the words better. I also had them add the date, the title of their story, and the author. we were talking about comparing numbers today in math, and so we talked about the Kansas City Chiefs game yesterday, how the game was 28-10, so 28 is greater than 10, so the Chiefs won. So that was what this was, because there are some Chiefs fans in my room. Here are my I can statements for reading. I can make inferences in a fictional story. I can identify verbs, which are action words. So those are all our helpers. This is down here to help the kids remember that a bundle of 10 tens makes a 100 block, or a 100 flat. Whew. This afternoon, we are going to be doing all kinds of things. When they come back from lunch, of course, we will be reading more Frannie K. Stein. I think I started a new one. Yeah, we're ready to start number 3. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. I'll have to tell you later because I don't remember what it's called. But it's book number 3 of Frannie K. Stein. So when I figure that out, I'll tell you. And we finished the Attack of the 50-Foot Cupid on Friday, which the kids were super excited. They're like, what's number 3? So I told them. I'm like, now I can't remember. And then we'll have recess. And I don't have duty for this recess. After recess, we will do reading groups, and they'll do I Ready Reading and AR. And for science, we're learning about the scientific method, and they're going to get their science journals. So we'll be talking about the steps of the scientific method, which is why I left the note for myself so I knew where I put those papers. Then for my phonics intervention, it's not really phonics intervention, it's just reading intervention, literacy intervention. For my group, we're going to decode words with short vowels. So CVC words. Exciting, and that'll be the end of my day. And I do not have late buses this week, so then that gives me time to prepare my Rock Your School activity breakout thing. Exciting. So I'm going to eat my lovely lunch and drink some water and probably refill my water because it was really hot outside and I drank some water out there, and get my mind wrapped around the rest of the day. So I'll chat with you when I'm on my way home today. Good afternoon. I am headed home and I feel so hot and gross. I just have to say, I had recess duty today, which I think I mentioned at lunch, and it was so hot. Well, it's hotter now. And I'm really feeling it with my denim dress and my cowboy boots and my cowboy hat. So my plan is to go home, feed the cats. I'm going to take my cowboy boots off first though. And then I'm going to get in the shower and take a shower, put on my comfy PJs, and start working on my Rock Your School Day breakout. So I just need to print some things on Astro Brights. I need to laminate like a maniac, so laminating party in the family room tonight. Get myself a snack. I have leftovers from Applebee's yesterday because my husband and I had visited Caitlin in Kansas over the weekend and we ate at Applebee's for dinner. And I have, I have a lot of 3 cheese penne with chicken left because I didn't have much room by the time we had appetizers and drink. And then I wanted some dessert because they had some really delicious looking chocolate there. And man, I was not disappointed. So if you go to Applebee's and you like chocolate brownies, I don't remember which one it was. It was the dark chocolate brownie with the walnuts in it. They had the ice cream and hot fudge. So good. That and then the brownie bite are the same thing, but the brownie bite is a smaller version. So Caitlin and I split the original, like regular size, and then neither of us could finish it. So my husband is always kind of like I'll take whatever's left because he doesn't really want dessert, but he'll eat just a little bit of it. So he finished it off for us. So I have like a huge container of penne with chicken, and I have my breadstick that I did not eat. I did have broccoli, but I forgot to put it in the fridge last night. I'm like, I think I'll throw it away. There wasn't much to it. A few bites, no big deal. So there is plenty of food. My husband said he could find something to eat. I told him I would make him pasta with meatballs, and he said, no, you don't have to do that. You're gonna be tired by the time you get home. I'm like, yeah. I did not sleep well last night at all, and I did not sleep well in Kansas because we slept on an air mattress. And if you've ever been on a waterbed, you know that if somebody moves on the waterbed, you're kind of like, it moves you too. Well, anytime my husband would get up or move around, I basically, like if he got up off his end, I would be on the floor because I would just sink all the way through to the floor because there is a slow leak in our air mattress. So we threw that away in the dumpster outside Caitlin's apartment building. We're like, we don't need that anymore. We're going to get a nicer one. But, and then Mango would sleep on me sometimes, so she would jump on me or climb on me in the night, and that would wake me up. But I couldn't, couldn't push her off or scold her because she was just wanting to snuggle. So I did that. But because of that, I did not sleep well Saturday night. And then I didn't sleep well again last night in my own bed. I just woke up early and couldn't go back to sleep and had a hard time getting to sleep. Yeah, story of my life, right? Anyway, suffice it to say, I'm just kind of feeling pretty worn out today. So I'm not going to stress myself too much about anything, really. The printing and the laminating and stuff, that's stuff that I could do in my pajamas. I'll relax. I can have, my water. I can have a little bit of snack. Be happy. I ordered some things for Rock Your School Day from Amazon, so I'll share those with you when it's time. It's math this time, and it's about place value, because when I was creating my breakout for Rock Your School Day, I looked at my pacing guide for our Go Math, and I kind of guesstimated where I thought we would be, and I went with chapter 2, which we just started, so perfect. I'm not as far into chapter 2 as I thought I would be at this time, but that is okay. I see a kitty under my husband's truck. Surprise, surprise, right? Because we don't have any cats around here. Oh, there's another one over there. But, so, it's place value, and I will tell you more about it as the week unfolds. I am home, and I'm going to go in and get all the things around for tomorrow and feed all the kitties and get myself de-sweated and get myself in comfy clothes and get some things prepared. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's Camouflage Army Day for Spirit Week today, and so I have a jacket at school that's camo. I would never just go in a tank top. That would not feel good to me. So I have a jacket in my car that I'm going to put on just to get into the building, and then I will put my camo jacket on because this just feels wrong. But didn't have it with me, so that's okay. Ooh, last night I just showed a little snippet of what I was doing. So I was getting all the things printed and laminated. Good afternoon. It is lunchtime already. This day is flying by. So I've got my reading group books and activities out ready to go so we can do that after recess. Whew, we have done so much, friends. Okay, so here is our math lesson. Writing a 3-digit number that is represented by a group of tens. For power hour math, we were counting on an addition and we were adding to 10. Just kind of making sure those skills were solid. In Reader's Workshop, we were talking about verbs, making inferences, and using their schema. They had time for AR. My cadet teacher was here today, so she took a group for math at the table here. I filled it full of kids, and she helped them, the ones that were struggling with finding tens. There, oh my goodness. So I got my lunch out of the microwave. And I fixed the horrible glare so you didn't have weird sunshine things going on. Whew, and funky piece of broccoli there. I took off my jacket because I was getting a little warm. So I'm gonna try to eat my lunch before it's time to go get the kids from lunch. We'll be reading more Frannie K. Stein. I think it's called Invisible Fran. So it's pretty interesting. The kids really like it. They're loving rest and read time. It's like our favorite time of the day. It's so nice and peaceful and relaxing, and just a time to enjoy listening to a story. And we can get involved in the character. So we can use Fran as part of our character study for this quarter, because that is one of our first quarter standards, is main characters. I don't remember where I left off just a minute ago, but I think I rehashed basically everything we've done to this point. We also had time to work on our heart maps during writing time today. I let them work on that a little more because we never went back to it after the first time. Wow, this hat's kind of crooked. Whew. So I didn't get to talk to you this morning because I was on the phone with Caitlin on my drive here and then before contract time started, because I got here kind of early and all that time was taken up talking to Caitlin as I was getting things ready for the day. This afternoon, I will meet with my 2 reading groups, and we are going to do a Scholastic News that is Summer in My Community, and it talks about kinds of communities, so nice social studies thing. And we never have time to do anything more than the video, the game, and reading, and then we do the back. Like, I know I have been printing off the extra materials, but I usually wait to do that until they're more independent and they can do the extra printables on their own, because those do focus on ELA skills like main idea, details, inferencing, cause and effect, all those things. So Scholastic News is great for a lot of things. In literacy interventions today, I couldn't think of what it was called. We are... What are we doing? We are matching vowel letters and long sounds. All right, so that's the rest of my day. We'll be coming back from lunch, reading Frannie K. Stein, going to recess, having 2 reading groups, and then during reading group time, they're doing AR and doing iReady reading. And then social studies is our Scholastic News, and then we'll pack like 5 minutes before it's time to switch around for literacy interventions. And I said we're going to match vowel letters and long sounds today. So pretty cool. So when I was preparing the activities for the breakout that I'm going to do Thursday for Rock Your School, which I'm so excited about, I told my cadet teacher about it too, because she'll be here for part of it, so she's excited too. When I was talking about prepping stuff last night, I prepped things from 5:15 till 9 o'clock. And I just took 15 minutes out of that time probably to actually eat my food for supper. So it's a lot. It's a lot of, I was watching TV as I did it because most of it, I had printed everything upstairs on the printer while I was talking to Caitlin. And then I got my food and went downstairs to the family room with my husband. I think we're watching Shooter right now on Netflix. It's a series and it's about a sniper. So we're watching that and I was laminating like a maniac. So I got everything laminated. That was probably about 80 sheets of laminating film that I went through. It was whack, but I think it's gonna be so cool. I have some inflatables I got to hang from the ceiling with little clips. So I need to do that. I hope I can reach the ceiling. That was my problem with the basketball transformation. Remember, I could not reach the ceiling. So I may have to have my husband come in and help me. Yeah. Or I can just hang them around the room instead of the ceiling. I don't know. I'd rather have them hanging from the ceiling. But then I have to take them down again. So we'll figure it out. That's the least of my concerns. That's not a big deal. I found one of these little dog tags. I forgot that I had done ABC boot camp a few years ago and I bought a whole set of these for the class from Oriental Trading and never got to use them. So I whipped that out. I'm like, hey, I got my dog tag. So I just have a khaki colored tank on and some like tan capris and of course this hat and these earrings and then my jacket that says Bond, which keeps wanting to come off. And the kids are like, oh, your bond is coming off. I'm like, it's okay, thank you. Like, you don't have to keep telling me all day long. I know, it's on there with tape. That's why it's coming off. They're very helpful. That's okay, they're very sweet. It is almost time to get my kids from lunch, so I'm gonna try to eat my lunch real fast. And then I'll go get them and finish off our day. So I'll talk to you on the way home today and let you know how everything turned out. Hi, it's the end of the day and I'm still here because I need to send this order in for collective goods. I've done my paper order, but now I need to put it on the spreadsheet and send it to the lady so she can bring it to us tomorrow. So I'm gonna do that and I'll check back in with you when I get done. All right, I'm done. Yay, that's only 4:01. So my tag keeps coming off, whatever. I am gonna head out of here. So the rest of the day was really good. We did reading groups. We did iReady reading. We did our scholastic news and got through the whole thing, plus the backside. We played the little game, which was building a community and they had to tell, was it urban, suburban, or rural? Super cool. We did our literacy group and we were changing short vowel sound words to long vowel sound words, like change mop to mope. So we were adding the silent E or the sneaky E or whatever you want to call it. And then it was hard. That was hard. We're going to do some more work with that because that was tricky for them. There was a trick E. Anyway, no pun intended, but it was so true. All right, I'm going to head out of here, go home and do some more on my preparations for my Rock Your School Day awesome breakout. Tomorrow I'm going to have to dig into my closet and pull out my lockbox that's been in there since I did Monsters Inc. last year in October. So it's been almost an entire year. Yeah, but I need that one box because that will be the ending box with the directional lock that you push up and down or side to side. And that will have the prize in it, which I need to figure out what prize to get. I think I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and get Pop Rocks because they have them 3 for $1 and it's much cheaper that way than getting them from, say, Amazon, which is like $20 for the same thing. So I'm going to see if my Dollar Tree has the Pop Rocks on the way home and get as many as I can there. And if I need to get more, I can always go to the one here and see what they have, or I just might be out of luck. We'll see. I'm sure they wouldn't care what I got them, honestly. I thought about getting Blow Pops, but I don't really want the gum. I thought about getting Tootsie Pops. That might be my backup plan because Pop Rocks, you know, Pop Rockin'. Anyway, I'm going to go and get all the things done tonight so I don't have to do it tomorrow night, because tomorrow will be like putting things up in the room with the inflatables, seeing what I can do with those. So I'll talk to you in the morning.